Here we go. Let's do this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Men's Physique Show. Do we have just a very, very exciting one for you today? If you don't recognize the guests in the room, you obviously haven't been paying attention to Men's Physique over the last 5-6 years. We have the multi-time Men's Physique Olympian, the giant aesthetic man himself out of Italy, Alessandro Cavagnola is in the building. What's going on, players?
Let's go. Guys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Joining me, as always, I couldn't do it without him, is my first host of the day, Avomp, the Australian voice of Men's Physique, Philip Naselli. What's up, partner?
Boys, what is going on? Alessandro, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, man. I mean, we've been following your journey for a while now, and I can't wait to dive into all things bodybuilding, lifestyle, prep, Arnold Classic, the works, man. So, yeah, looking forward to jumping into this one.
My pleasure.
Awesome. Last but not least, that's for sure, we got the G in the building. Gaffa is in the building. The Men's Physique Pro, the boss, Aleem Bolton. What's going on?
What's going on, ladies and gents? What's going on, Alessandro? Bro, we are so
nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you. Hey,
thank you so much. I can wait me too.
We have been following your career, brother, and we were talking you up last week, and it's so awesome to have you on this week. Thanks so much for joining us, brother.
Oh, my pleasure too.
I'm going to start it off, boys. I got first question for Alessandro Cavagnola. We are officially, I'm just going to get right into it. We're officially 9 weeks out of the Arnold Classic. And when I saw the Arnold actually post the roster and my boy Alessandro was on the cover of that, I was jumping for joy. I mean, brother, I love your physique so much because like we just talked about, we're the same height. We may not be the same size. I'm trying to catch up, but we're the same height. How does it feel for you to go into these competitions being the biggest man and also trying to fit in the criteria? So, you know, you're huge, you're wide, you're very muscular. Is it difficult for you to balance that men's physique look as well as still balance the criteria of the look?
Yes, to be honest, yes. But is that bodybuilding, I think? Because try to improve your weak point and also learn something every time maybe you lose, no? Because maybe you lose, but I see most of the athletes complain or something, or drama queen. But maybe it's better choose the way to, okay, I lose. What I have to do to win and try to play smart. So I see maybe in one story or in the post that you say is my first Arnold, but I do Arnold also last year.
Second,
the second one. Mm-hmm. So I do 5 plays last year. And also this year, when I see a lot of athletes in the Olympia and I send a request, I think maybe it's hard this year. So, but when I see my name, they put me my motivation very up. And because I feel like, okay, he want to prove something. So now I have to start to work very harder for that. And what I try to do it, like you said, when you are tall, it's very difficult to balance, to don't go too much, to take too much volume. Mm-hmm. But also you have to try to arrive in the condition and not flat in your weak point. Mm-hmm. So because everyone have the weak point. For example, in my case, I have big chest and my weak point in the chest is the upper chest. So when I try to arrive in very good condition, start to go a little bit flat the upper chest. And you see the difference because now I take a lot of muscle, no? Mm-hmm. So this is very technical work to try to balance all the muscle group. But I really like to do that because I'm very precise, guys. And when I see my name, I start to put all in my book, very precise. Every day I take my weight to try to be much precise as possible to the day of the show. But yes, you know, you are tall and it's not
hard.
Easy game.
It's hard. Love that.
This is not means for the short guy is much more easy, but I think is a short way to be balanced if you have good genetic. Because you see the lineup, every athlete is amazing. Every athlete is a very good genetic. So I think when you have like in terms of biomechanic or longer arms or something like that, it's easy to make fullness and at the same time have the condition. just a little bit different way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world, man. But I got a dying question. I got to get into the important stuff. Because my question is, we're not too far away from the Arnold Classic, and we've got some really, really big names on that lineup. You know, we've got Edvan, we've got Brandon, we've got Vitor. I want to know how you feeling leading into this show. One of the biggest, arguably one of the biggest Arnold Classic lineups we've ever seen.
Oh, very exciting. Because I like to confront with the big name, because it's like the first call out Olympia, no?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel very exciting, but also I try to feel the way to, okay, maybe who put my name, he trust, he see something in my potential, and now I have to prove it. So now is my responsibility to arrive in my best package ever.
Absolutely, man. And I feel like based on what we're seeing, man, this is going to be the best version of Alessandro that we've ever seen. Now, like I mentioned, there's some big names on that lineup. I just mentioned a few just briefly before. We've got Edvan, we've got Brandon, we've got Vitor, we've got Emmanuel, we've got Ben Quill. My question to you, based on the people on this lineup, is who are you looking forward to standing next to?
What do you mean? To beat or
more in regards to who you want to be compared next to? Obviously, some big names. They're all top 10 guys.
So to be honest, I don't look in this way, because like we told before, I have different structure. It's difficult to compare it. Of course, every time I try to arrive in my best shape, to try to stay in the high level. I don't know. I don't pretend to win now, because I'm very several judge of myself. And I think I have to prove more and more time my discipline, stay in the game, continue to competing, prove my value. But of course, when I see my body and my structure, I see a very good potential to win something. I don't know also after behind which kind of way to take it. But this is for this Arnold, my goal is try to stay in the top 5 like the past year, because that means for me, okay, last year I stayed in the top 5, but now this year the level is completely different, and put me, my person and my shape one step up. So it's very harder, but I try to do my best. But also the only man I have to beat is the man I see in the mirror in the morning.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So this is my view, no?
Yeah, Alessandro, I got a question for you. So Italy, what do you think of the gym scene, the workout scene in Italy? Where you hail from? Are you from Sorrento or Rome or Naples? Where are you from?
Milan.
Milan. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. And so what do you think of the bodybuilding scene in Italy? I know I was out there just about a year ago, and it was interesting. That was down in Sorrento, but opposite of Milan.
So
how was it?
like you see, I travel a lot.
Yeah.
And I travel a lot also because when I start bodybuilding, I start to be competitor athlete in the pro level. It's very preconcept in Italy. So the mind in Italy is very close. Just look soccer, the normal stuff like 50 years ago. So if you talk about supplement, you still talk about some vitamin they take 15 years ago, no? So it's very close mind. But I think now, for some good reason and bad reason, is the two face of the medal. With the social media and all the things start to growing about the fitness, start to looking more about what to do it, to take care about the routine, mentality. It start to grow in Italy, but I think it's still a little bit in the prehistoric era. Like the other country, like if you see Brazil or USA, or for example Middle East, India, so they grow a lot. So it's different. Spain also is good, but Italy is still more, but it's grow. But for my opinion, is not the best place to play this game. So this is why I try also to have my visa in USA and try to move, for example, 1 year in USA and stay over there.
What part of the
Because
US?
I think maybe Las Vegas, LA.
Oh yeah. You down the road from
I love the weather over there. I love I love it. I love it.
I need to ask you, man, because I mean, obviously we see the physique that you present on stage today, and obviously took years and years of work to be able to develop the physique, your structure, the muscle, etc. But my question to you, Alessandro, is what actually got you into the gym initially, and even more so, what made you go down the route of
So I
competing?
remember when I'm a child, I take the paper of bodybuilding and I cutting the figure. So I'm very introvert person. So I'm kind person and I have fun with the guy and with the people. But I'm a little bit introvert person. Always my mother and my father they put me to do sport like ski, and I do for a lot of year athletic. So athletic also like 100 meters or something like that. It's very individual sport. But after that, I be boring in that. I stopped like 1 year, but I think around 15 years old. And then I started to play myself gymming at home. And I don't eat. I just eat a lot because I have very good answer to the carb and sugar and this. And I see my body progress. Then one day, my friend for fun is telling me, "Oh, but come together in the gym because you are good shape and good physique." And I go for fun. And then when I start the love for this passion. I start to read a book to inform myself, and then I starting all. So I had to put one day. I think it's not one day. I think I have always inside me this passion because I remember I look in pumping iron. I look the video of the YouTube guy like Jeff Said, Sergi Constance on YouTube, and always I don't like it. I think maybe it's also this thing they put me to go into the bodybuilding because I see my country and I see all the people follow the flow like soccer and these. And me, I feel something different inside me to be different kind of person. I don't like to follow the flow, but what I like it. And like I said, I always look the paper of bodybuilding and I prefer follow this path. But anyway, I love this kind of sport. I think I do for my rest of the life. I love the routine, no? Because bodybuilding is like a lifestyle, it's discipline. Wake up in the morning, take care about the food, take care about the healthy part, take care about the sleep. It's the lifestyle. If you like this kind of style, you do forever. Yeah, maybe you do 1 day, 2 day food or whatever you want, but then you come back in the gym to train and follow your routine.
Man, I've also got to ask you, I know you've traveled around the world. We know obviously Italy, Bali, Dubai, the works, and you've obviously trained in so many gyms, but what's your favorite gym? What's the best gym that you've ever trained at?
This is a good, difficult question. Because like I tell you before, I love the old school vibes. But it's many gym very nice. For example, I love the Mecca in New York, the gym of Steve, because sometimes it's not about the equipment or the area, but it's about the vibes inside. I really love the Venus in Dubai, but I really love also is the one gym that calls the Dungeon. So it's very small, but it's like Ronnie Coleman gym, very old school, the good equipment, serious guys, train hard. I love it. And yes, another one in Vienna. I don't remember the name, but very nice gym, like old school. I like the vibes, no? But so I have to choose one. This is a hard question. But the one in New York is very nice. The vibes is amazing. The gym of Steve is very cool. It's very cool.
Hey, Alessandro, where we were assessing your physique, and there's a lot of positive about your physique. You have a very big frame, and in order to fill out that frame, it takes a lot of muscle to fill out a frame like yours at 6'3" with wide clavicle.
Yes.
What do you feel that you need to taper in the waist? And if so, what are you doing right now? What type of diet and what type of exercises are you doing in order to truncate your waist and bring your waist in so that you have more of that V taper?
So I do every morning by vacuum. Also after when I have the day off, when I do just, for example, today is my day off, I do just cardio and abs. I try to don't work too much with to expand the core, okay? But the bone is this. It's not possible to cut the bone. The only way is to improve the shoulder, to see the more V tape, and just did not any particular thing. But also, if you have to grow, it's not possible share the body in different parts. So the body grow. So
Yep.
this is the hard work, but this is what I like it, because this is the hard part, to be more technical in this way, and also maybe play a little bit with the posing. But like you said, my shoulder is very wide, and I think just to try to stay lean and maybe to fix also a little bit much more better the posing,
Yeah.
to see my stronger point, to see my waist, my wide shoulder. And I think just like this. But yes, the vacuum is very important for my opinion, to keep the muscle, also to keep the stomach, all the thing around, to keep more smaller as possible.
You're 100% right when you say, if you want to have the V taper, and because of your hips, just having dense bone, the way to go is obviously to increase the shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that you can't control. But the other thing that you mentioned, and I like that, I want to lean in on that, is your posing. What do you plan on bringing to the stage at the Arnold Classic from a front pose? Because your back pose is excellent. From the front pose, are you going to be contorting more of the waist and twisting more, or are you? I assume that you're not going to do the Superman pose, or what are you looking for?
To be honest, because last year I remember it's not the best year for my prep. To be honest, I have just to be more focused on the core, to keep the core. Because I remember 2 years ago when I win 3 pro show consecutive, it's the way I put very attention of the core. And when I looking behind my last prep, I look myself and say, oh, this prep, I don't take care of too much about the core. So this is just what I have to fix in this prep. And of course, try to arrive lean as possible.
Yeah.
They worked very good for me. For example, the different carb uploading. For example, not recharge the 2 days before of the show, but recharge in the beginning of the week, and then go back lower to the calorie. To keep also my stomach very empty.
That's why.
This is the good question. I know. So what I do also in my background, this is also why, because I'm working so hard. I want to create a team behind me. So I have one coach, because I know in my career, in my story, I learn. I think, and the 90% of the work is about the athlete. Because I know the feeling of my body, I know the exercise. Of course, I really like to improve my capacity, and also to learn more about, because every year is something new in terms of exercise or biomechanic or nutrition or supplements. So I study a lot. And what I want to do is I like to have one team behind me, to try to, they work together in synergy to try to arrive in my best shape ever. So the goals is me and my best, the final result. So each person is very important. So for example, I have my coach when I start, so I never leave him, is Giuseppe Romano. I don't know if you heard this. Giuseppe is, this year they take 100 pro card in Europe.
Wow.
So I stay with him from the start until now. But also I have few person I try to involve in this project. For example, I work with 2 clinics in Italy and Dubai. So every time I take care about my blood test, estrogen level, all the things around to have all under control. So right now I have also, I stay in contact with George Farah.
Nice.
Okay, with George, because I really like also the way he take in the healthy way, because for me it's very important. But I have also another person, so I want to still keep a secret, but I want to share when I see the final result for this Arnold. I think is the key of this prep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they stay close to me every day. Every day we can do just adjustment for something, and he's very good in his work. He's very passionate, and this is what I need sometimes, because It's not because my coach is not able to do something, but it's just because I need something is stay in my same level of motivation, no? To have the same angry to me to put me in my best condition ever, because he want to prove his value, like me, no? Now,
Yeah.
and when I start to see this little different thing, I wake up in a different mood every day. So every day I want to push myself much more better. So this is also important. Sometimes is in the prep, because they also relax your body, your cortisol level is go lower, less stress, less water retention. So this is the my team.
The secret weapon.
Yeah.
Probably the same name I have. Probably the same name I have in my head. Hey, Alessandro, after the show we'll talk, but we won't release it until the Arnold
Absolutely,
Classic.
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure after the show. So arrive in the shape I expect, because I want to try to arrive in my best condition ever in terms of the size and conditioning. And I put all my effort. I know I know myself, and I know I'm a fucking warrior, because last time I go to Steve and I say that how to beat someone, never give up. How to beat someone, never give up. It's impossible.
That's right.
And me, I never give up. You have to shotgun me or kill me. No? Yeah, and my mind now is able to eat code for the rest of the year. Wake up, stay in the same routine every day. So because this is the difficult part. I see many athletes arrive to the 1 week, 2 weeks before the show and eat a pizza or give up or something. So I think this is what I also want to see the judge, how much your mentality is strong to keep your body in that condition. So I'm now is my mood is very good. And this is because I have this feeling for this prep. I have a very good feeling to the result of my condition, and I really trust this K person.
I love it. You know who? I got to send you Alessandro after this interview. I know the men's physique audience will know who I'm going to relate you to, but your mindset and your pursuit to just continue moving forward. It reminds me of Michael Myers. You can't stop the guy. You can shotgun him, you can knife him. He will always come towards you. I'll send you who it is after this, Alessandro. But I want to know. You said you've been in front of Steve multiple times. What is Steve's feedback to you? What's kind of the main critiques that he has for your physique?
So I really like Steve because Steve is a very direct person. So they don't play around. So they say that you have to tell you are bullshit. They tell you are bullshit. So Steve is I talk very direct with Steve because I don't like lose my time. And I put all my effort in this sport. It's my job, it's my career. I want to invest in the sport. I start to create also behind some with my team also some brand to like wellness club, to the healthy part, to help the athlete, to support the athlete in a very precise way. And I really love this what we do, me and my partner. And when I talk with Steve, I say, Steve, tell me right, what chance I have with my body and what I have to do it, because I want to stay in the top. I work harder, no problem. I stay in the diet. I invest in this game. I come in USA and I live in USA, so I need to do that. But I want to know, so I have the potential or not. And Steve tell me, so with my body and my structure, I have the possibility to stay in the top 5, top 3 Olympia. But I have to grow in the right point. And the point Steve tell me is the upper chest and more to the back. And conditioning, of course. This is what Steve tell me.
I would agree.
This Arnold, I want to do this. I want to ride very fucking big and very fucking shredded.
Alessandro, I'm shaking my head and I'm agreeing with you and I'm getting chills because you don't know for how long I've talked highly about your physique and how much I believed in your physique for the men's physique division. And I've seen literally hundreds of comments of people saying you're too big for the division. And you just told us the head judge of the Olympia is telling you have the potential with your physique and your structure to be 3 to 5 at the Mr. Olympia. I mean, that's exactly what I want to hear. That's so cool to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro. But also is not easy for the mind of the athlete, because when I compete multiple times, I also receive completely opposite feedback. Oh, you are too big. Oh, you are on the way too big. And so I have to check the criteria of Ryan. Ryan is half size of me, okay? But I try to look in a different way. I don't compare my body to Ryan. I compare to my body to myself to be balanced and much stronger as possible. Like when I jump in the stage, the judge say, "Oh my God," something like this, no?
Yeah.
So I want this reaction, no? Maybe it's not the criteria for win this year, but maybe when he switched a little bit the criteria in terms of aesthetic of man physique, maybe it's a very good potential body for win or to stay in the top.
Well, you know,
What do you call, Aleem, what do you call that, Aleem? When you continue to work and that opportunity, that door opens because you didn't stop, Aleem.
Yeah,
well, that's what I feel with Alessandro here.
Absolutely,
it's gonna come.
The relentlessness is going to kick the door open at some point. And you look at another tall athlete that was very successful in men's physique, Raymon Edmonds, right?
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
So if you look at Raymon,
I love this guy.
And your physique, right? I look at you as potentially a more muscular, thicker, denser version of Raymond, even because again, a very tall dude. One thing that Raymond had though was the posing, right? He had the posing on lock. He had he was a phenomenal poser and he was balanced. I think that, and correct me if you feel different, but if you came in with a thicker back, specifically in those lower lat area, and it was thicker, and you came in with more of that shelf, and you were etched out in those abs and the obliques, brother, with the tan that you have, because you have one of the best tans that I've seen. When you did the European Pro,
I'll pull it up.
Right, pull that up quick. When you did the European Pro, I believe it was the Europea Pro, that tan was so well placed on you. What the hell did you do to get that? What did you do to put on that tan? That's the one. That's the one. Bro,
I think this is one of my best conditions also.
God, coming down the stage like that, bro. Like
sickest video ever, bro.
It is phenomenal. Like you look like you spent the entire week in Capri basking and baking in the sun, and then just came out like that with the olive tone and everything. Looks phenomenal. So my first question is, what do you think if you come in with the thicker lats, lower lats, and that shelf, a little bit more in the abs, is anyone going to be able to beat you at that point? Becomes the question. How do you feel about that? Do you think anyone will be able to stop you?
Yes, of course, and better.
You better. Yeah. Who's going to stop you at that point? Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then my other question to you, the second part of that was just, what are you doing to get your tan that beautiful? Because a lot of guys can't have such a tan. Your tan is balanced from top to bottom.
So I just do my daily routine of scrub, take care about my skin, and that's it. So and also before the show, I do many times scrub, and the day before I just shave my clean my body with the soap, the normal soap, to make the skin more dry. But I think the process is before, because I do like 6 months, 1 day on, 1 day off. I do scrub, I clean my skin. I try to arrive to my skin clean much as possible.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you use an exfoliating soap or a scrub or both?
For example, I really like the scrub of the Protan. For example, I use that before the show.
Oh yeah,
they work very well on my body. But also, in the month before, I like to do like try different scrub. And when I see the one scrub they work well, I keep that. So, for example, now I'm here in Bali and I try avocado scrub. So maybe it don't work well, but I'm 9 weeks out. Okay, don't work well, I don't use it. We can use this one. So I correct my way, no? Mm-hmm. What is work better, I do. Because everybody is different, no? Maybe some work good for me, don't work with another one. But just this. I don't go crazy to many things. Just I check my body every day, so they work good. I keep this way.
I've got a question for you, man, because in a recent interview that we did with Ali Bilal, we all know that Ali has one of the best tans in the division. The guy's tan absolutely pops every single time he jumps on stage. And the one thing that he credits to that amazing tan is that fact that he washes his skin with dishwashing liquid before he puts the first layer, maybe even the second. Well, obviously the first layer of the first coat of tan on. My question to you, man, is: have you ever tried that in the past?
Okay. I see that one. I see. To be honest, no, I don't want to try to clean my skin with the dish wishes, to be honest. But maybe it work for him. I don't know, but maybe it's work for him, no? Maybe it's work, but I prefer maybe. Well, yes, maybe it's possible to try today because it's 9 weeks out and see the results. So it's work, use it. But no, I never heard about that, to be honest. But nothing to say because so on him his work and definitely his work because he have a great skin. What to say?
Yeah, whatever works.
It's something also when you follow the training of the people or the training routine, or you have to change some diet, and sometimes you see some person they follow some diet or some workout routine, and you think, really? But so is work. Why not?
Alessandro, I know you've got Ale- yeah, Alessandro, I know you've got the entire year, for the most part, mapped out. At least the beginning part of the year mapped out. And not to put the cart before the horse or anything like that, but do you think that you would ever transition into classic bodybuilding at any point in your career, maybe years from now? Let's say you go on a
Yes.
reign and win. Would you ever then transition into classic?
Yes, of course. I love it. I love it. Classic physique also. But what I have a call with this my K part of my prep a few days ago, and I speak about this, and this tell me one very good thing: is not the classic physique choose you, because when your body see growing and it still continue growing, okay, maybe you understand you are on time to jumping.
Yeah.
Because I never do off season. I never do off season because always they tell me, oh, you are too big, and my body is growing. So I start to eat, is growing, and now I'm pretty competitive in the men physique, and I want to prove my value over there and see to balance my body in this division. But yes, one of my dream is jumping also in the classic physique and try to do classic.
Nice.
Man, I gotta say, I can't wait
So
to
this
see
is
that day.
definitely when I take this decision, I do maybe 1 year of season, and then I try to jump in.
Man, I can't wait to see that.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I want to know though,
I'll-
what's your weight cap in men's physique? And I mean, are you far away from it at the moment?
So my
Or
weight
how
up
much
is
room do you
around
have?
1.5, 105, 106 kg, and usually I compete 100, 101.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and in classic is my wake up is 114, 113. You can't
You'd be
eat me, bro.
huge, bro. You'd be
Bro,
huge.
I love it. I want to see my body this way, bro.
Wow.
I want to see my body my structure in this body way of pure of muscle. No,
Dude, Philip, Aleem, I don't know if you saw the newest update of Alessandro Cavagnola. He says the man to beat. This is just
Oh.
posted 15 hours ago.
Wow.
Dude, I mean, you're already in extremely, extremely good shape. You're keeping the fullness. And after just listening to your mindset and who you are, Alessandro, the boys and I are going to have to get together because we got a Arnold Classic official predictions video to do. And we're going to have to change up some numbers, boys, because this guy's a beast. I mean, damn. The physique was there, but the brain, I had no
Yeah.
idea. That's special.
This is the plan. This is the plan because always I see my body improve. For the first competition, it start to improve every show. So I want to be ready like 4 weeks before, and play with the carb and still be ready. So when I go to Steve, I want to be ready.
Wow. Let me see. Yeah.
That's 9 weeks, guys. 9 weeks.
Obliques look really good. The serratus, nice cap shoulder. Look at
Exactly.
the shoulders are more fat now. Bro, your shoulders got more.
I already work before with father and son. I already worked before, but now I signed a contract with another brand. Is Teveo, is a German brand, is the clothing
Okay.
brand. But yeah, maybe I stay in touch with the guy of father and son because I know him. He's a good also. Yeah, thank you, brother. No, I know the guy of father and son. I really work in the past, but maybe we can stay in touch in the future and we can do something. Or why not? But now the brand is very pushy sometimes. It's competitive and this and this. You have to be good. You have to stay loyal.
I want to flip the switch now because we've been speaking a lot about the bodybuilding side of things, but I want to know about your goals. What are your goals outside of the bodybuilding world? Do you have any plans for 2026?
In the term of competition or outside? Because the competition, I tell you my routine. Outside the competition, like I tell you, we are start to open something, the concept like wellness club with some of my partner. That means like gym with clinic staff, food meal plan, clothing, all the things to have the support for the athlete like me, because me, I work with the clinic, so I take my blood every week. So, for example, today I have my IV therapy. And but also for the normal people and for the different kind of sport to try to have the max result to each sport, but in the precise criteria. For example, okay, why I have to take vitamin C? Because I have some deficit, I take it, or maybe before the show, so I don't possible eat too much food. I implement my energy or my brain, my mentality with the different kind of stuff, maybe micronutrient or the IV therapy or this kind of way. So now we have one open in Italy. And I don't want spoiler too much, but I have another good possibility. We already signed, and I had to go after Arnold, because after Arnold I go Las Vegas to have one place over there also.
Wow.
That's exciting. That's super exciting.
Yeah, this is I really like it. I really like it because it's the way it's possible share to the people. Yeah, it's the way it's possible share to the people all my background, no? What I do with my routine, my mentality, take care about the healthy part, because most of the people don't take care about the healthy stuff. Sure. And sometimes they just take a gear. They think much more take it, improve. But sometimes it's not like that, because bodybuilding is not only for the athlete, because most of the people maybe want to follow this sport just for the stay in better shape, stay more healthy, and all the things around. And if you remove the gear from the bodybuilding, is the best lifestyle to stay healthy and longevity in the term of person, no? And also you speak about the past. In the past also, I think is more quality also in the other side. Right now it's many shit around, and the people don't care about this. Just think of the final result. And I really like to share this way.
Alessandro, my question is, I know you grew up in Italy, and
Yeah.
you've had the luxury now to travel multiple places through the world. But tell us a little bit about your background and some of the challenges that you faced, just kind of growing up and being in the bodybuilding world, the transition. What are some of have you had any challenges, or, kind of tell us about your background?
So the challenges is more about myself and maybe to stay most of the time alone, because I'm also not the kind of guy. I'm a chill guy. I'm not the kind of guys. Also, I search a partner, but also in this kind of world, it's very hard to find a partner. Sustain you. Sometimes it just think of himself. So for me, it's not a fun. They put me a value. So in this way, it's hard for me to also to find the right person to stay together. So I prefer to stay alone. And sometimes it's not easy to stay alone, because you spend a lot of the hard time to put also some question of yourself, like, but I do all this, I put all this effort, but for what? For which reason? Because one of my dreams is also, of course, have one family one day, because, what I live all these things, so I have successful. So I want to live to someone, no? Yeah. And just I think the hard moment is more about spend most of the time alone, lose and try to keep the mentality strong. And it's not easy, because it's a world of shark. And but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. You don't have to put like a drama queen. We are a man. This is also the
That's
way
right.
I want to share to the people. Sometimes you see a lot of people complain or drama for the stupid thing, but you are a fucking man. The problem is other. Keep going.
That's right. That's right. You know, it's wild, boys, right? When you look at Alessandro, we were talking about this the other day. Alessandro and you know, I don't judge guys, but you know, no Diddy. Let me just preference it with that. Andre Diu and you have to be two of the best looking guys in the league, right? Like, you know, that really
I
model
like
like
Andre.
to hear you say like, you know, hey, you don't have, you know, that special person or whatever. It just amazes me. And I'm sure it does the boys as well. Cause we're like, dude, the ladies have to be falling off of trees for you, you know, like you guys are,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
yeah.
Because also it's all connected, no? Because if you think, me, I say that now, and also before I say I'm very several judge of myself, and I like to grow in the hard moment. It's easy, of course, try one girl every day different in Bali. It's not the problem. But the hard part is to try the right person. The easy thing, I don't like the easy thing. I don't like the easy way because I say around and see many guys, they go one day with another girl and the another one with another one. It's just, I think it's like just easy thing. I think you don't put value of yourself, no? And I prefer to stay clean with my person, with my value. And maybe one day it's coming. I don't know. Just
You're
in
honest.
case I stay here with the monkey.
Part, you were going to say something?
No, but I really like Andre also. I hope to see him and train together. No, definitely we can train together in Dubai because I remember when I'm on the way to the Olympia, we are together in Miami, and every night because it's difficult to sleeping because hungry, we can share the picture of the food and together how you feel. It's very good. This is what I like it to support each other with the athlete. Of course, on the stage, we are always to fight for the first place, for the better place. But after we can go to eat together, enjoy the life together, and this is the best to share to the people. For example, this is the kind of thing I don't see in Italy. So the people is always fighting I don't like this. It's not good because also is the result. Yeah, the result is out of the control of the athlete. But also, I don't understand because also if you don't like one person or I don't know for any reason, you don't have to go to dinner every day the day after, but just spend a good word in some moment because definitely good word is much more better than bad word. Why you have to spend bad word or complain or something? Just pushing together because you know the feeling also because you do the same job. You do the same fucking diet. Maybe you don't sleep in the night. You wake up to do the fucking cardio. And you know the vibes, no? Just spend good word. I'm more for the good vibes than to the bad vibe, no?
Always, bro.
Yeah,
That's our vibe is always good vibes over bad vibes for sure. And
absolutely, bro.
the thing you said about collaboration is so important, right? Because we say this here at the Men's Physique Show, the top feeders collaborate, the bottom feeders compete, right? They're in competition. And when you're at the top, you're looking to do things together, learn little nuggets from one another. What's an athlete that has kind of put you on to something that you didn't know, either diet wise or an exercise or something? Who's kind of influenced you with a little bit of information and knowledge that has really impacted you? Another competitor.
About the collaboration and all the thing.
Yeah, like doing a collaborate, whether it's business or it's food
for the brand. So they now is look something normal question, but what is inspired me, for example, is the criteria of Siboom. Look what he do it because he share the vibes, he share the value. No, this is very similar to my person. You see, it's like family person. You see, it's possible to compete maybe more 10 years and win every Olympia, but he have the mind. He have the family now. He take care about the family. Now you see also the way he trained to be more healthy, more functional for the body. I really like this kind of way. But always I like you have to be smart in this game because it's like a company. You have to try to play the business. And I understand this because I have my company too. And it's like my company have to work with another company or collaborate with another company. So I have to try to understand the game and try to support each other like a customer, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's also the value of the routine and the thing of, but I think it's also the political thing about try to keep the business up, no? And it's good for all the fitness industry because more people come in the fitness industry in the right way is maybe more money to invest in the right show, to take care of the athlete, maybe more money prize, more collaboration or sponsor for the athlete. I think most of the people is moving this way is much more better for all the fitness industry. Of course, just if you have the right intention.
Right.
Yeah, like all the situation, no? The intention, I think, is always teach all.
Love that, man. Love that. I want to know, man, what's the game plan after
Yeah.
Bali? I mean, I know you're at the Bali at the moment. Are you going to head back to Dubai after spending a bit of time in Bali, or are you going to slowly make your way over to America?
Bangkok. I go Bangkok because he invite me in the Unreal Gym. Is the gym when he go Kalum? Is some of the athletes pass there, and I really want to go because I know it's a very old school gym, and I want to see the vibes. Maybe they help me to push more my workout to the limit. And after that, I have to stop 3-4 days for my company in Dubai, and then definitely I go to see Andre and train together. And after that, I go Italy to my place. I think 2-3 weeks. And then on 17th of February, I go New York. And after, I hope maybe after, so I have the possibility, as my pleasure, to go to Pittsburgh in front of Tyler and Jim. And after a while.
Alessandro, here's me in Column in Bangkok about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Because you're going to see him, right? You said you're going to see him probably?
Yeah, probably yes.
Yeah.
Because I really like to talk with him because
Same.
I don't like the way of the social media. They always try to judge him because you don't have to judge one person because you don't know. The people think just to see 4 or 5 stories to know the life of the people, but don't judge guy because this guy, you don't know what happened in this life, and maybe now he's happy, and so he's happy. Why you have to judge? He's happy, enjoy his life. Be kind.
Yeah, I'm with you,
bro. You remember? Yeah, you remember when Siboom started to growing the video when he's broken the arms.
Yes, that's right.
Bro. Yeah. This guy, for my opinion, is that he have the potential, infinity potential.
Totally.
But maybe he prefer to take different way for any reason. Is his life. Who you are to judge? Well, it's just one person that he judge him. Maybe the God is enough. It's not your business. but you know, guys, the people behind this screen, he think to be the judge of the world.
That's right. Internet judges. Sorry, Howard.
No, just about the internet judges, Alessandro. That's one thing I have to commend you on, bro, because again, there's sometimes when you post about your physique, and I do see comments where people bash your physique for not being able to fit in men's physique, and there's some negative comments, and I've never once ever seen you post a negative reply, bro. Like, and that just says so much to your character, bro.
No, exactly, bro. I don't like this. I do this for myself, for the person I want to be. This is the same for the partner or for go with some girl or something like that. I exactly know which kind of person I want to be, and I want to stay with my value. So I'm able to eat the code and to stay disciplined for 1 year to don't eat the shit and something. And this is put more value also in my routine because I'm also able to control my mind. My emotional part. This is the hard work of this sport, but they upgrade my person, no? And I like that. Why I have to comment negative thing? So you see, most of the people now they go viral because they start to fight each other, no?
Yeah.
I don't like this thing. I like to be myself. I like to be real.
I love that.
I love it, bro.
A lot of synergies between us and Alessandro, boys.
Yeah.
That's right. Big time. Alessandro, we're going to wind up interviewing Emmanuel Hunter. And I know you're going to go up against him at the Arnold Classic. What's a question you have for, we do this with athletes. What's a question you would ask Emmanuel Hunter? What do you want us to ask him?
Oh, the question? Oh, this is, I don't know.
You got to give us a question to ask him, because we're going to ask him whatever question you tell him.
For the Arnold?
No, well, he's going to be on the show before the Arnold, but what question do you want us to ask Emmanuel Hunter?
But I don't want to misunderstand the question. But you mean so I have to ask one question to Emmanuel Hunter before the Arnold?
No, tell us what question we should ask him from you.
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. let me think. I don't know, but maybe I try to ask. Share, but it's more funny question, because I must share me the secret to improve my back, or
That's a good one.
because it's I have a great back, and I think, but in the term of which way of question, and any kind of question, or some specific question.
That's what we're gonna ask him. That was great.
Yeah, that was a great question. That's exactly
okay, super. Okay.
Yeah, you own that one. That was great.
Phil, you're killing it over there, brother.
Man, I don't know what the hell is going on today.
So good, no.
It's killing me, though. It's killing me.
I love it.
Yeah, we have such a great time here, man. And Alessandro, one thing that you'll start to notice is our fans are diehard men's physique fans, and they take it so serious, but with a lot of fun. And we're thinking of calling the name of our fans the Horde Elite. The Horde for short, but the Horde Elite. What would you like to say to? You like it? Yeah. What would you like to say to the Horde Elite, to our fans? And what would you like to tell them?
Every time, follow your instinct. Don't listen to anyone. If you feel good, follow your instinct. Don't follow the older people or just the society, and don't limit yourself for the world to the people behind you. Maybe they won't see you in the better way of the better person.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That resonates.
That hits.
Alessandro, no, it's awesome, dude. And it is the essence of the Men's Physique Show. So we appreciate that, because you are definitely one of us, brother. You are brother. You are definitely one of us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
For real, especially after this interview, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate because I like to share this thing. I like to share the vibes to the people, no? Not just like to talk about, they have to push this in the gym, but all what is beautiful behind this sport during the process, during the growing up like a person.
Dude, we gotta have.
And I hope this word maybe help someone is in the same situation and need to hear this word, no?
They will.
Absolutely. We gotta have you on the show.
We gotta get this guy on next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This year,
like 100%. We're gonna be in the building at the Arnold Classic. We're gonna go hang out, bro.
Super. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you guys in person and enjoy us a little bit after the show together.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the life is only one. You need to be able also to sometimes take a little bit break, enjoy a little bit, and come back to work.
That's right.
So now you say it, and I want to see you guys after the Arnold.
Oh, you will, bro.
Yeah.
Huge. Oh yeah. with my secret K team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing guy. Thank you so much. Really, thank you for the support.
You've been following us and everything. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please look out for our sponsors. They're awesome. And of course, if you're not following Alessandro, you better, because not only is he a wealth of information and just positivity, but if you are a tall athlete, you want to follow a lot of the training and his diet and really put that meat, put that muscle on your frame. There he is right there. Follow him. We love him. He's one of us. Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, brother.